Hello friends, Arthur here and this is showcase number 31, as always hosted by Ronan. And this showcase was quite long, with the reason I will talk later. But we start with Ball Museum by Zeepkist, and it's fun, it's really nice, cool track with a lot of really different balls and finishing balls and nice decoration, but I still don't like Paraglide, not as much I disliked it a couple weeks ago, but still have some issues. Blood in the Lake by Dapper Duck, and this is one of many tracks from Dapper Duck for this week where I feel this quite long track. And well, Dapper Duck made really great achievement, I think. So basically he forced Ronan C to slightly change his rules and turn off vote skip for this showcase. I don't know will be forever, but at least for now, because Dapper Duck made quite a lot of tracks and they all quite hard, intensively hard, and when you have like 5, 10, 0 players who finish your track, I think too much. So yeah, like for example something great, I'm sure track, I have like really great attempt, but because of vote skip I couldn't finish it, but it is what it is. Constant lagging, constant steer changes, so yeah, I can't blame them for that. Water Whiz by Cake Eater, and this is quite long track but nice. It's not really hard. There's the only problem, I think it's like minute and a half for showcase, which is quite long track, so you can do it like once or twice, but as I said, it's not really hard. It's just really cool aqua park, I don't know, and I love these creative ideas which we have with all this V16 new stuff, new features, and honestly with so much heat I really want to be in one of these parks. So yeah, nice, lovely, but slightly long track. Enjoy! On Building Blocks by Ogil Games. So this is one of these reverse track where you need to drive backwards, but I found that with some time and like from my case it's luck, for people who play it's better, it's skill. At the beginning of the track on this hill you can use arms up and you will have enough time to completely do like 180, so you won't lose any speed and you can be quite fast. So cool idea, but maybe have some safeguards for that. G by I Am Lord Dams and Dapper Duck. Yes, once more Dapper Duck track, and once more with all these steer reverse, still a lot of different glitches, so yeah. Dapper Duck have another achievement. I believe he made like 5-6 track for this showcase, so as Ronan said, he also changed some rules for that, so I would say Dapper Duck made great achievement to force Ronan change rules after 30 weeks of showcase. Nice! Downgrog Mines, 1 hour building challenge by Homeless. So I would say for 1 hour, it's really great, nice track. I built several tracks in whole my Zeepkist playtime, and I know how long it's take, and that's why I'm not building it. It's too long for me. So to build all this track with decoration for 1 hour, it's like really great achievement. And the track itself, there's no glitches. It's nice, flowy, several intense moments, but quite fun. Clear Water Isle by Lust and Mao. So from the beginning, as you see, first checkpoint is a speed check, and some people couldn't do it. And I would say all this transition to checkpoint 3 could be quite hard, but after that, nothing hard. It's pretty fun, challenging track if you can handle with speed check at the beginning. Little Garden Redo by Singer of Death, and yes, Dapper Duck. Well, I would say, for my opinion, on this showcase, this was the first track from Dapper Duck which wasn't like exploiting some stuff, some bugs, some game mechanics. It was pretty normal track with pretty nice decoration, maybe with some kind of storyline, with all these Jurassic Park vibes. Several times I was fallen from jump after checkpoint 4. It's a blind, it's tilted, so yeah, quite hard. And then jump into checkpoint 7. I always have problem with this transition from one side to another, but this time I was quite lucky to finish it and not crash and still be able to finish this track. So this track I like. Yes, sometimes it's hard and long, but overall nice. Eight Corners by Sir Jerick. So 3 minutes 20 seconds for puzzle maze track. Quite long for showcase, like around in 5 minutes. But the idea, this all logic changing puzzle and walls are really great. It feels nice, it looks nice. I understand that the idea of the maze is not to show you the guideline arrows, but it's slightly confusing. I don't know, I can't use like the rule of like right hand, left hand, because you need to go left, right, but idea is quite cool. And even in photo mode, I show at the end of my tryout, which, spoiler alert, I didn't finish, but somehow Diabler could do it like 10 seconds, any percentage finish. Nice done. So even from photo mode, because of all these moving parts, you don't see the right and correct path, how you can do it. And for me, like 5 minutes wasn't enough to understand the logic of passing all these corners. Laser Show by Dapper Duck and Robert. A quite interesting idea for the track. So all these lasers, they're like obstacles, you need to avoid them. And then you have all these cubes, which I believe some kind of logic elements. So you need to go through all 10 of them. Then the plate is disappearing and you have like 1, maybe 2 seconds to go down. And because I have quite a big problem with paraglide. Well, right now it's not so big because by the advice I use stickers and it helps a lot, but still challenging. So you need to go down and there's like the finish and the last checkpoint under the plate, but I didn't have enough time to have another lucky attempt and to not miss any checkpoints to go directly beyond that. So cool logic, maybe I need more time for it. Thriller Bark by Buggy 4 and Dapper Duck. Never guess it, right? So honestly, I enjoy this track. It completely fits in my, let's say, challenging skills. So it wasn't completely easy because you can fall off, you can hit by the ghost, you still have some elements where you need to go up and you can screw it up, but there's some kind of safeguards with boosters. So this track forces you to predict your lines because of Ghost, and it's really nice. I love it. Checkpoint 6 with Fan, if you will be quite slow, you can easily fly over the checkpoint or hit the pole, but it's pretty doable, and it proves that Dapper Duck can build quite nice tracks. Table Football by TTV Alex Incognito. So if you had enough time to read the signs at the beginning, we're all in blue team and we need to score 3 balls and then checkpoint or finish will open, and yes, again it's use logic feature of B16 and I love it. Honestly, this idea really cool. I really enjoy that people like spend 2-3 weeks for understanding the logic elements and start building so many cool, fun tracks. Sometimes not cool, but this time, I mean, everyone, like almost everyone, I hope, love it. At least on the stream, Ronan, Toast, Froggy, I guess. So they all said like it's fun, it's cool. But again, because I wasn't good at reading or looking on all this wall, I missed the checkpoints. If I didn't, I probably could be at the podium. Well, definitely not beating Mark, because 1 minute he's has a football table at his home because he's a really good player. But obviously, I could be at the podium. Dren Archipelago by Just Mackin. Quite fast, quite challenging track because of a lot of jumps, blind jumps, slightly blind corners, and rolled without barriers, so you can easily fall off, and you not always see where you're going or where the track going, so you have quite small time gap to see and react on track changes. I have one lucky attempt because all other I was falling off on checkpoint 8, like before checkpoint 8, after checkpoint 7, where I was falling on the uphill element. It's blind and so many times I just fell on because I was forgetting about it because, well, 117 with 115 speed average, 120, quite long track, quite challenging one, but it's doable and I really love this track, maybe because I finished it. Wamplenton by Lima. Well, I noticed that a lot of people, like at recent couple weeks, love using this really sharp downhill turn at the beginning on a lot of tracks. By the layout, I honestly was like 3-4 times lucky on these attempts because I didn't lose any wheels, any parts of my toolbox, because before that I finished just like 3 wheels because I can't find the perfect line on this track, but at least I did it. The impossible track, but people still did it and did it quite a lot, and it's impossible just because all these green parts moving randomly by the logic system, and you need to be quite lucky to not hit the last elements before the finish or just pass all 3 of them. I had like 1 lucky attempt through whole my 5-minute round for 20-second track. CS Vertigo track by Third Brexiteer. Oh, I didn't have enough time to finish this track because I believe this is the second track from Brexiteer, and by the rule of showcase you can't put 2 tracks on 1 week. You can do collaboration, but I believe this will also be changed for like next week. But as of track and as part of track what I able to drive and finish, I'm not a big fan of Counter-Strike 2, but probably there should be more like guidelines, like arrows, and they should be more clear because, well, I didn't understand that. I believe you need to do like U-turn on that, but it's a really cool idea. Rich Run V16 by Codewalt. So Codewalt still continues to remap, redone, or made remake for all his like legendary track, I guess. All cool tracks with all these V16 elements and logic and other stuff. So it's really nice. It's really cool track. I love it. I remember it. It's still have all his really cool passes and transitions. Just love it. I believe during the stream Ron said that there's some cut or cheese. I didn't find it because I was just trying to finish it and enjoying this track, but if it's here, it's, I don't know how much time it could save. Vintage Whirl by MDPL and Maki. Well, for me this track was quite challenging one because of this grass transition before checkpoint 2. I was crashing a lot there because your grip is changing and I didn't have enough time or line to do it correctly, but it was fun. It was short, so you have a lot of attempts to finish it. For me, this grass was like the only problem. After that, it was everything quite obvious. Terrarium by Rory13. So I didn't finish the track. I even didn't understood how I supposed to do these tracks, what guidelines, what lines I should took. I just figure it out like almost at the end that you need to go from the green to red, and maybe it all was just because we did the stream like for 3 hours, because almost 3 hours, like almost 30 tracks, a lot of ZSL tracks, but it was quite long. So yeah, I wasn't able to think correctly during all this time. So yeah, but really cool idea, really fun logic. Thank you for staying with me for so long video for this showcase. I would say Dapper Duck showcase. Hope you enjoyed. Please leave comments. Did you like all these tracks? Did you think Dapper Duck slightly abuse rule of collaboration, or it's fine and because it was in the rules there's nothing bad happens? So yeah, just let me know and see you next time. Bye.